we have landfills, we have dumpster days where we have dumpsters where you can go and dump all of this stuff. Y'all are not going to continue to trash these neighborhoods. Our people deserve much better than that. Getting off that tantrum, moving forward just a little bit. There is a gas station that the city is trying to deem a public nuisance to have it closed down due to several homicides and a lot of criminal activity that has occurred there. And so I do know that they were talking about that. Once again, that's municipal business. And so, I don't get in municipal business that much. I hope that they get it worked out. And if that's what's going on with that location, it definitely needs to be closed down. If that's a safe haven for criminals and for crime, it needs to be closed down. Something needs to be done because it doesn't make any sense that we have innocent people going to a gas station to get gas or going to buy something from the gas station and they have to dodge bullets to go there. And so we have to get tougher on crime. When we get tougher on crime, people are not going to keep continuing to come to Jackson and doing those things. Because when we look around, when we look at the neighboring counties, so let's look at, I'm just going to take Madison County and Rankin County, for instance. It's nothing better about the people of Madison and Rankin County than the people of Hinds County. We are all the absolute same. We need to look at what's working in these counties and what's not working in ours. And I'll tell you what's working in those counties is they're very tough on crime. We're going to have to get tougher on crime. We're going to have to get tougher on penalties. We have a lot of people. All right, I see my mom, Lee Schaefer. Hey, Mom, how you doing? Can you hear us? Can you hear me loud and clear? Let me know if you can hear me. But we're going to have to get tougher with tougher penalties. Because if people know that if you commit a crime here in Jackson, that you're going to be held to the same standard as people in other areas, they would not come and do it. When we look at people coming from other counties to our county committing crimes, why are they doing it? They have enough sense to say, I'm not going to commit that crime over there because they're going to be tougher on me. So we got to figure out a way that we can hold our people accountable. One issue that we're facing here in Hinds County and Jackson is, I'm sorry, I'm trying to see something, but the one issue that we have facing is we don't have enough room to house people. And so many times people are basically, they get arrested and they have to let them out of jail because they don't have room in the detention centers to hold them. We need to change that. We need to work on that. When I make it back home, I will be having a meeting with Precinct 1, which is the South Jackson Precinct, as well as leadership within JPD to figure out what is it that we need to do, because we have to work together in order to solve this solution. What's been happening so long is everybody's been pointing the finger. We have people saying, oh, crime is bad because JPD not doing their job. We have some people saying, well, Capitol Police is not doing their job. We have people saying that the city council not doing their job, the mayor not doing their job, the legislature is not doing their job. Well, news flash for everybody. We have to take ownership and say we are not doing our job. So anybody that's an elected official that work for these entities, we are all failing the people of Jackson because we're not working together for solutions. So we got to stop passing the buck along, and we got to start taking ownership and saying, what can I do to make things better? Because I'm going to tell you, every single person that ran for office, when they ran for office, what did they say? Oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to combat crime and I'm going to everything is going to be peaches and cream. And people get elected and then what? Well, that's not my problem because so-and-so not doing what they're supposed to do. No, you do not get a pass by passing the buck on to somebody else and blaming somebody else. If somebody else is not doing their job, it's time for you to call that out and meet with that person and figure out, what do we need to do? How can I work with you to get this done? Not sweeping things under the rug and saying, well, I don't want to say this because I don't want to make anybody mad. I mean, I don't care if I'm making anybody mad. When we look at multiple people getting killed on the weekend, we had like 4 murders in one weekend. We're losing lives. We were elected to serve people. We were elected to protect people. We were elected to give people a better quality of life. And it kills me when I look at neighboring counties that are prospering and we come home to Hinds County and it's stagnant crime. Every single thing you can possibly think of is wrong in our county and in our city. And once again, I'm not trying to drag anybody or talk bad about anybody. I'm talking about all of us. Every single one of us have work to do to make our city and make our county better, myself included. That's why I'm out there all the time. When people say, well, baby, you out there, this issue, this is not something the state legislature deals with. They don't deal with fighting crime. I understand that and I know that. But if I can be a voice to the people that can actually put something in place, I'm going to be the one that's going to be that voice and stop saying that it's not my job, because it is. That's my community, that's my city, that's my district. And I'm going to be there for the people, to do whatever it is that's going to make sure that we are harboring a growing and conducive environment for good things, not good things, but for great things. We have so much potential to be great. So we got to figure out how it is that we get to be great again. All right, let's move on just a little more. So we have back to school. All right, so we have JPS students starting school. I want to say JPS goes back Monday. If anybody's here coming and let me know if I'm correct. I think JPS goes back on Monday. I know Hinds County School District goes back on Tuesday. And so we have our children going back to school. We have a lot of back to school giveaways, back to school drives, just to build the momentum. I'm excited about the school year for JPS. We just put $18 million more in JPS's budget from the state appropriations. We just put about $863,000 more for Hinds County School District. And so I'm excited to see how this money is going to work out, in both of our districts. And I think it's going to be a really good school year. They've been having meetings at JPS talking about restructuring and different things that are going to be happening. I'm not going to be able to make it to convocation. I think it's going to be tomorrow for both JPS and Hinds County School Districts. But since I'm on vacation, I'm not able to make it this year. But I will be visible at all of my schools, this next school year, just to let our students know, we care about you. It's so important that our students see people that look like them representing them, because when they see people that look like them, that gives them hope. They say, hey, you know what? One day I can go be a representative. One day I could be a senator. One day I can be president, when they start seeing people that look like them. So that's important that we always display a positive image to our children, because we have so many negative images, so many negative influences. And another thing we have is we have so many people telling our children that they're nothing, that they never will amount to anything. So we have to start showing them and instilling that positive energy into them and letting them know that you are great, you are kings and you are queens. So excited to get the kids back to school. There was something else I want to touch on. Narcan. So y'all may have saw in the news as well. We're out visiting different communities, talking about Narcan distribution. As you know, we now have a law that Narcan can be distributed to hotels, restaurants, pretty much anybody that wants to get Narcan, which can reverse a fentanyl and opioid overdose. And so we've been out in the community doing some training sessions with business owners and restaurant owners in particular over in the Fondren area. And so we're going to continue to do this to make sure that people have this life-saving drug at their fingertips. And the last thing I'm going to talk about, like I said, I'm not going to keep y'all long, so I just want to finish up on this note. I know y'all been hearing me talk about broadband expansion, and we got about $17 million in appropriations to expand broadband within our district. Well, what happened is the maps are incorrect, and we know that. And so what's happening, they have a challenge, what's called a challenge period, that's just opened up. And so I'm going to be putting some information out. And basically the maps are saying that some people have broadband, which actually don't. So what we're doing is we have to go through a challenge process. So if you don't have broadband and you're showing that you have it on the map, you can actually challenge it so we can get it out there. So I'm going to be releasing some information on that to make sure that we have everybody covered for broadband expansion. And at that, I'm going to turn it over to Lady B. If Lady B, you got anything to add before we get off of here? Lady B's sitting up in the beauty shop, y'all. So that's why she don't have her camera turned on. She's sitting in the beauty shop. So she probably don't have anything to add, but I guarantee you next week she'll have a whole laundry list of things for everybody. Y'all take care. I'm going to get back to my vacation, my much needed vacation. My kids are running around the ship somewhere right now, living their best life. So let me go out here and run around the ship with them a little bit more. And y'all, take care. As always, it's a pleasure. And it's truly an honor to serve each and every one of you. That's something I never take for granted. If you need anything, you know how to reach me. Definitely reach out to me. And Miss Briley, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna do my best to have fun. It's been 2 years since we've had a vacation. I hear Lady B trying to come in and say something. What you got, Lady B?
I hate I didn't go.
You getting your hair done over there, getting too tight, huh?
Yeah, I hate I didn't go.
I told you should have come. See there, we have so much fun. Oh my God. When I tell you this boat is probably gonna be sitting down like that because my kids been eating ever since they've been on the boat. Every time I see them, they got a burger, hot dog, chicken, everything in their hands. And so, good evening, Miss
They
Owens.
deserve it. They deserve it.
They deserve it. You know, we didn't take a family vacation last year because we were campaigning. When spring break came along, we couldn't take a vacation because we were in session. So I've been telling we taking a vacation, and so I surprised them. They didn't know that we were going on vacation, and so I surprised them when they got here and they saw the cruise ship. They were just hollering and screaming like they had won the doggone lottery. And so it's good to see them happy. At the end of the day, that's my vacation, seeing a smile on their faces and seeing them just be able to run around and do whatever they want to do. So you got to go with us next time, Lady B.
I do. I do.
Yeah. You want to add anything before we get off of here?
No, just enjoy your vacation. Everyone be safe. If you need anything, you know how to let us know. We'll be happy to serve.
That's it. And look, I'm having an adult beverage. I'm an adult, y'all, so I'm going to have me a little drink here. I'm on vacation. It's a Long Island. I hope my mama not watching still. Mama, you're not watching. If my mama watching this green tea, Mom, I'm sorry. It was green tea. My throat leaving me. But y'all take care. And as always, we are here. Y'all know how to reach us. And I'm going to tell y'all, if y'all want something done, y'all let Lady B know because she called me. I'm at this street. You need to come out here. I said, what street are you at? You need to come on out here. They called me, had me down there walking up and down the street and everything. So if y'all want something done, that is who y'all need to call. Call Lady
It's
B.
vice
We are
versa,
definitely going to get it.
He knows he works just as hard.
I showed her. I'll be calling all the time. Can you come on over here and look at this? Can you believe they did this and did that? And so we're going to start calling ourselves the Dream Team because we are going to change Jackson and make Jackson better. Jackson has so much potential, and we're going to fight to get that full potential realized, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, my mama's. I gotta get off of my mama still talking about okay, green tea. Yeah, mom, it's green tea. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good evening. See y'all next Thursday. Goodbye.